The dark skies should be clearing for Singapore's tourism industry this year. The Tourism Board expects recovery to improve, even if it falls short of pre-pandemic levels. It forecasts visitor arrivals to reach around 15 to 16 million, with spending between 26 and 27.5 billion Sing dollars. Now, this update comes as a report wraps up the agency's performance in 2023, and Nadirah Zaidi tells us more.
Whether it's surfing in deep waters, skiing in the snow, or showing off some skating tricks, you'll find it in Trifecta, one of the latest attractions in Singapore. 2 in 5 thrill seekers are tourists coming in from all over the world.
Most of the tourists that come here are usually from US, from Europe, or even Australians who are already in the country that already have mountains and waves, and they're here to transit or on their way to another destination and decide to come here to enjoy a bit of riding in sunny Singapore.
These fresh attractions, along with business and leisure events, helped attract 13.6 million international visitors last year. That's about 70% of pre-pandemic levels. STB says this recovery in the tourism sector is expected to continue with improved flight connectivity and visa-free travel for Chinese visitors. It's also planning more innovative experiences to sustain growth.
We will be able to provide, I think, a very different and renewed set of experiences for visitors, both in terms of accommodation, hospitality, live events, new attractions, and not forgetting our tours. Our tour operators have been very much hard at work in introducing new tour products that will enable our visitors to experience a different side of Singapore, be it on the foodie trail, our arts and culture, or having a new understanding and appreciation of our neighbourhoods.
Industry watchers say such unique experiences could even involve bringing tourists to public flats and get more insights into how Singaporeans live. They add that more can be done to build up tourism infrastructure and refine offerings.
We could probably be looking at something out in the west. There's space set aside for development in the Jurong area, next to the Science Centre, next to the Jurong Lake Gardens. There's space allocated for the next generation kind of attraction. In terms of maybe even further down the road, the Long Island may give us opportunity for more tourism-related attractions or infrastructure.
In the short term, analysts say major upcoming concerts can help boost revenue for tourism and related sectors, and that will provide an overall uplift to the Singapore economy this year.
And optimism for the tourism sector this year coming off the back of last year's performance, with tourism receipts expected to come in at between $24.5 and $26 billion for 2023. Well, that's higher than forecast and above 88% of pre-pandemic levels. Top spenders were from China, Indonesia and Australia. Preliminary estimates show Chinese tourists spending about 2.3 billion Singapore dollars on shopping, accommodation, F&B and travel costs. Indonesian visitors spent nearly $2.2 billion, with over a third of that going on shopping, while Australians spent close to $1.5 billion, driven mainly by higher airfares. The cruise industry also strengthened last year with a record 2 million passengers and over 100 more ship stopovers compared to 2022. Our manpower, meanwhile, has also recovered, reaching 88% of 2019 levels to around 72,000 workers in September last year.